Okay, let's land. Be extremely careful. Did I level up and not realise I levelled up? I don't think I was level 7. I think I levelled up and I just didn't realise it. I did, look. Oh. Well, I think we need to get this, don't we? What do we do? Right. Oh, I think I've only just levelled up. That's why. Because it didn't actually play through. I see.
An abandoned...
It's like there's no one here.
An abandoned meat-packing facility built on the fringes of the settled systems. I wonder what happened here.
Hmm. The mystery.
Something's been through here recently, but left everything in place. At least we know it wasn't the Crimson Fleet.
Since the dawn. There's nothing to suggest anything really of why what has happened. This is a who's done it really.
You built that from scratch? Wow.
I know.
I'm impressed.
Be impressed. So we can increase the damage. So we'll have to do that. There's a body there. Bit of coke. What has happened here? I have a feeling that my cutlass might not be the best thing. Lift's fucking broken. What was that noise, Sarah? Be on high alert.
Either I got hit harder.
I have a feeling that we might need these.
Than I thought. Or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building.
It knows I'm here.
I have a feeling she has our best interests in mind.
Come on, Sarah. Come on.
So what do we got here?
Hadrian.
Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. UC on patrol, maybe? It'd make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll.
I'm not lying.
Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A Terrormorph.
Interesting.
One of the
That's going to be
nastiest
interesting to
aliens
deal with,
humanity's
isn't it?
ever crossed paths with.
Oh.
This one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
I can't believe that a Terrormorph did all this damage. I mean, I've heard the stories.
This is going to
see
be
the
a pain
decimation
to deal
firsthand.
with. I will be using pistols on this. What's a Terrormorph?
Other than a remorseless killing machine.
Among apex predators, they're the pinnacle. Resilient, agile, smart, and their mental prowess only increases with age. Some can even dominate the minds of weaker species, keeping them as pets, livestock, or toys. They're creatures without peer.
Wow. What kind of anomaly were you here
Terrormorphs
for?
have a unique growth cycle. They're usually only found on worlds that have been long colonized by humanity. But Tau Ceti's too young to have one. Yet here it is.
Hmm.
I came looking for an explanation and found all this.
Yeah, I don't think I'm exactly equipped to deal with a killing alien.
Makes two of us. But this creature, I need to understand what it's doing here. To do that requires a tissue sample from it,
Brilliant.
and to get a sample, I need its corpse.
Yeah, of course I
But
do.
we're not without resources. This plant, it's got an automated security system. Though getting things online, as I've discovered, is not a one-person job. The admin terminal in this building needs its connection reset. And to do that, someone has to get to the security outpost. Across the compound. Not a far walk, but a risky one. You think you might be willing to lend me a hand?
Yeah, go on then. What can these security
Settlers outfitted
systems
most
do?
of the buildings with turrets at some point. Not sure how many are still operable, but at least a few appeared to be in fighting shape.
We are going to die several
And
times.
there were also some sensors scattered around the facility that I didn't recognize. But those are honestly all just educated guesses until we get the connection reset.
Alright, let's get this security
Good.
system online
Once I see the
and
connection
kill a
reset,
Terrormorph.
I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
Don't think I'm ready for this. Alright, let's save the game. Over there, right. I wish I opted in to boost, but I didn't. Right. I'm not ready. I'm literally not ready for this. Weapon engineering. Come on. I'm closing that door. They're damaged. Reset.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello. I wish I'd found this earlier. Those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the Terrormorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5.
183.5. Right, turn tracking on. 183.5.
Tracker's reading green. And what's that sound?
The security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move.
I see it.
Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you can avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the Terrormorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
Right.
Power levels insufficient. Proceed to next power breaker. Local defenses restored.
Seeing a meat packing facility from the inside is starting to make me feel like I should switch to becoming a vegetarian. Seeing a meat packing facility from the inside is starting to make me feel like I should switch to becoming a vegetarian.
Additional power input required.
Seeing a meat packing facility from the inside is starting to make me feel It's a miracle we were able to bring that thing down. At least we
Did it
avenged
die?
the deaths at the colony.
Oh! It's fucking dead.
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
I know that was quite boring gameplay, but I didn't expect it to come down as easy as that.
Trekker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or...
I actually thought,
You did it, didn't you? Heavens
well,
above, you just
we
flatlined
killed a
Terrormorph.
Terrormorph. I was going to turn on all the things and then fucking kill it. But there we are.
Oh yeah, taken care of. No big deal. You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you?
Yeah, I've got a tissue sample.
All right. I spotted
There we
a
are.
microscope
Didn't
downstairs.
think it would take
Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.
be that easy actually. I was actually getting ready, to fight it. I was going to turn on all the security systems because it was an optional quest, and it fucking died in the one lane that I turned on. Fucking bullshit. I didn't even shoot one bullet.
Older model. Alright, let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics. Nothing.
Close the door.
Flag scan? No. Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. But this Terrormorph being here, of all places,
Can't believe
it
that.
doesn't make sense.
I actually
Humanity's spread plenty of creatures in our travels across the stars. Pets, livestock, pests. But Terrormorphs? They're different. To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. Yet somehow, they follow us. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later, Terrormorphs tend to just appear. No one knows how or why. Dangerous, but at least predictable. Tau Ceti, though, it's too young to have a native population. It's only been colonized 20 years? But then the other option, that someone captured one of the deadliest predators in the galaxy just to wipe out some settlers minding their own business? That seems awfully implausible.
Well, people have done worse.
Which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster type of Terrormorph growth, the results of which could be catastrophic. Terrormorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies than this one.
Hmm.
They have. They even took down an entire city once. A place called Londinian had to be quarantined due to a massive outbreak during the Colony War. It's the only known loss of that scale, but it's the reason why any change in our relationship with these creatures needs to be taken very seriously.
Well, there's got to be
There
a
is.
scientific
There
explanation.
has to be. We just have to find it. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of Terrormorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking, if I can figure how to access it. But we also need to get this sample properly analyzed, get confirmation on just how concerned we should be. Luckily, I think I know just the person to help with the sample. What would you say to delivering this to him for me? I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. See if I can't get access to that Terrormorph data. Plus, maybe just pop by a hospital for a little bit. Clear it with your commander first if you have to. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian Sanan is worried there could be more attacks on the horizon. They should recognize the name.
I think I recognise the name.
I was. Long time ago. Family tradition. But I know some of the folks from my old unit moved into the Vanguard. A couple even owe me favors. If I'm lucky, your commander is one of them. That's all I'm asking. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample analysis.
We'll go and find him.
Full workup. He'll know what that means. I'm not sure exactly where to find him, but last I heard he was contracting with the Trade Authority on Mars. There's a place called the Sixth Circle in Sidonia. A bar run by some old friends. I'll meet you and Percival there. And here. It's not a lot, but you've definitely earned it. Should cover the cost of fuel to Mars at least. Now please, go check in with your commander. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Well. What the fuck is that? Unknown.
Time to get this ship moving.
Did I also hear Sarah say it's time to get the ship moving? Because if she did, that's actually really funny. I can't believe that was so fucking easy. That's actually annoyed me a bit. What the fuck was that noise?
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission? We can do your debrief and formally welcome you into the Vanguard whenever you're ready. A terror? What? How did you walk away with the Terrormorph tissue sample running comms repairs? What happened to the settlers?
They're dead.
You killed a Terrormorph on your first mission. If I could be frank for a moment, holy shit. Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it? Earned yourself some serious hazard pay on this one. But, if none of the settlers made it, who's got you delivering the sample?
She gave me this.
Researcher. Let me see that. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens.
Xeno warfare doesn't sound like a good term, does it?
At the top of her resume. But considering her service record and her area of expertise, I'm not seeing a reason to think this request is anything other than genuine. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she thinks this sample's so special?
She wants to analyze it. She wants a Dr. Walker.
I see. This has been one of the more surprising debriefs I've ever been a part of.
I'm glad.
I did actually have another mission lined up for you, supporting UC system defense against the Crimson Fleet. But now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances for either path. Consider these your first official orders. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for
Yay.
access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Talk to ship services. Now, if there wasn't anything else, I suggest you move out.
Right. Okay. So. Whilst we're here, return to the lodge. Oh, I'm hungry again and thirsty.
Oh, for God's sake. Drop some of that rubbish already.
Fuck off. Don't like step at me. Right. But we will be selling it, so. Malnourished again. Belly just eaten. Rude. Have I just gone in a circle? I'm over encumbered. Can't believe this. Did he give me anything? Oh yeah, he did. He gave me this helmet. We'll have to drop that off at some point.
I am at your service, Captain.
We have it.
It fits.
Let's add it.
It's spiked a bit, but it's restabilized.
Is there anything new showing up?
No, it's the same as before. There's a massive output as the artifact is added, then it harmonizes. Like it's waiting for the others.
That's speculation, but I think you're right. We need more. Here. You've earned this. Welcome to Constellation. As a full member this time.
Greetings, Walter.
I've been given
Stroud.
more shit.
How may I assist you?
We're going to do great things together. All of us. By the way, how would you like to keep traveling together? I'm not sitting behind my desk for this. These artifacts are a new chapter for Constellation, and I'm going to be out there for it. And I want you out there as well. You got results. I need someone like you watching my back.
Yeah, let's go back out there.
Alright.
Why not?
We've got a few more leads we should talk about. First, there's an expedition that Samco has been putting together.
Ooh.
It's in Freestar Collective Space, and he knows it inside and out. There's also the Eye, our star station in orbit. About time for you to meet Vladimir. He's been hard at work tracking down more anomalies. And last but not least, Noel. Have we heard anything from Barrett yet?
A courier from Argos Extractors came by to let us know they're packing up the operation on Vectera. But that's it, no other word.
That's not good. We should get over there and check on Barrett in person.
I guess we'll do that.
Until later.
I'm level 8. Let's do this, I think. We can start doing them, and then we'll do the combat ones. Right. Can I just go to my ship? No. Brilliant.
I hope
Oh,
you are
there is a mission that we have here, isn't it?
satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Ever since I got
Something
here,
you need?
this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you
Maybe
too.
another time.
Isn't there, if I go to the ship, the Frontier, I can go to crew. There we are. I've assigned it to that. Brilliant. Right, first of all, let's just go and drop the shit I have in. Might take me a minute because I need to go whilst encumbered to my ship, and then we'll come back and talk to this man by the tray. Actually, no, we'll do it now.
Oh, I was hoping we might run into one another again. Your timing is most fortuitous. I'm on the verge of something, but I don't quite have all the information I need.
What do you mean? I'm always eager
You
to
have
help.
no idea how much I appreciate that. Truly. Of course, now that I understand more about what's going on, it seems plain as day. And yet I never would have imagined it before. The tertiary trunks have also liquefied their interiors, but they're not vibrating. I thought perhaps it was some sort of defect, but it's much simpler. They're listening.
What? I don't understand. They're listening
It
to what?
means it is ready to reproduce. I believe this tree is sending vibrations out over massive distances and expecting to detect sympathetic vibrations in return. As of yet, there's been no response. I suspect that will not change, that a response is impossible, and that's very, very bad news.
Okay. So, we've got to do something,
My thoughts
obviously.
precisely. Now, as of yet, there has been no response.
Brilliant.
And clearly, none of the nearby individuals are a correct match. While it can't be ruled out that the intended recipient of these messages was cut down during the city's expansion, there is one other possibility. Over 100 years ago, the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective emerged from the Narian War. As a gesture of peace and goodwill, a near-literal olive branch, one of the trees from New Atlantis, was offered to the leaders of Aquila City.
Oh, okay. So, we need to effectively go and
Nice.
steal this back.
Short-sighted and ill-advised, in my opinion. Of course, you can't just uproot a native species and plunk it down on some other planet in a totally different environment and expect it to grow. Clearly, no exobotanists were consulted ahead of time. The end result was wholly predictable. The tree died within a few short years.
Right, okay. So, we can't go and steal the tree because it's dead.
Clever, but no, not necessarily. The tree died, yes, but branches were kept. At least one still exists in the museum there in the city. If I had that branch, I could get DNA samples, and then using various data I've gathered, I could attempt to simulate a response. We could then broadcast that response and hopefully calm down our friend here. But as I say, I need that branch.
Well, we have to go to Aquila City anyway, so we can do that once we're there.
I knew you would understand. The museum in Aquila City is under the supervision of one Miss Kassler, I'm told. I don't know anything about her, but hopefully she'll be willing to listen to reason and assist our cause.
Well,
All right, off
hopefully.
you go.
We'll find
We
out.
don't have any time to waste.
Speak with Leah Kasler. I love how my surprise Terrormorph attack is already on the news. I don't think I have anything else to do in New Atlantis. I might outfit the ship, maybe upgrade the battery or the generator. The battery. Rather than double A's, we'll get triple A's.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
Brilliant. So actually, we now do, so we might as well do that before we leave.
Visas since the colony war.
The law's the law, sir, and that one's still on the books. New Atlantis Security Charter 2308 Addendum, Article 2, Section 8.
Ludicrous. You made all that up. There is no such addendum. The war ended almost 20 years ago. I am Representative Evans Chisholm of the Freestar Collective. I've been coming here for months trying to ensure continued peace.
I don't make up the laws, Representative. I just enforce them. You have a good day now. Someplace else.
Well.
What? Can't you see I'm dealing with something?
I can see. I actually heard all of that.
Did you not hear? They won't let me enter the city. Me, a political envoy who comes here constantly trying to help prevent another war. And this is the thanks I get? They won't let me enter without a diplomatic visa? Ridiculous.
Well, some countries do require them, but I can see if I can help.
Oh, really? And here I am biting your head off. Apologies. I'm just, well, rather flustered. Look,
upset.
If you have time, could you please go to the Freestar Collective Embassy and speak to a diplomat? They'll know what to do.
Hopefully they'll be able to get you in. They'll send someone down and fucking shout at these
Thank you.
UC security
the embassy
guys.
sends the cavalry. Not like I have much choice.
I wonder if I can talk to...
Is there a problem? Can I help you?
Yeah, what's the problem with the person?
You heard that?
Yeah, I did.
Like I said, he needs a diplomatic visa to enter the city. Not my fault he doesn't know the law. Ignorance is no excuse, you know?
You could let him in.
I mean, yeah, sure, I could have. And I could say you assaulted me. Because that's what having power is. Now why don't you go take a walk?
You definitely seem corrupt. Let's be honest. Officer Wilkes. Right, let's get some of these sold.
Anything I can help you with?
Okay, that...
Oh.
Time to sell some of your junk.
Yep. It is time to sell the junk. But I'm going to put some of it on here. Because I might need it.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Right, so let's go in here and speak to Sergeant Yumi.
Ah, if it isn't... Yep. Something just came in. Scuffle over at the Dawn's Roost.
Oh.
Security on site handled it, but now one of them is saying the other guy stole his wedding ring.
Oh.
Problem is...
theft.
He left without identifying the perp, so I need you to talk to Royce Elgin at the Dawn's Roost. See if you can fill in the gaps.
Yeah, I can do that.
Good. Report back here when the matter's resolved.
What is the Dawn's
Restaurant
Roost?
Over in the residential district. Caters to a very
Isn't that
fancy
the
clientele. It's
And
the
the
kind of
larger
place
one.
where forks come in different sizes,
Oh,
depending on the food.
I see. I understand.
See you later.
Right, let's go then. To the Dawn's Roost. It's fast travel, because I think I did unlock it. I think that was when, in the first episode, I went, oh, this is a very fancy restaurant.
There is simply no parallel to the food you will find here. One taste.
I'm here.
A most unfortunate incident.
Oh yes,
complicated by the fact
very
that both parties were
unfortunate.
inebriated. While I wasn't privy to the entire argument, Hugo and Octavio have been dining here together for quite some time.
Hugo and
So,
Octavio, that is
it was
very
surprising to see
posh
them at each
names.
other's throats.
I need to find one of the
I
patrons.
assume that would be the slender gentleman, Hugo Fournier. He was the one who excused himself after UC security arrived. I believe he lives in Athena Tower, although he may be checking out soon. But I would start there.
Oh, I can't believe that Octavio. That liar, that manipulator, that...
Man who's charged you with theft?
Yes, the man who... Wait, what? He's accusing me of theft? The nerve of that Lothario!
I know.
5 years we were together, half a decade! And he threw it all away for that waiter!
Well, still, he claims that you've stolen the
He
ring.
would say that, but as far as I'm concerned, it's my property. He gifted it to me when he proposed. It's not his to return.
I feel like this is very civil at this time. I do think it's very civil, because he has obviously proposed to this man, and he has given Hugo this ring as part of the proposal. I think it is civil. I don't think it's theft. I agree, there's no crime here.
I'm glad you could see reason. This ring is going to fund a very long vacation across the settled systems. Maybe I'll even take pictures.
Watch me get told off by Sergeant Yumi. No, it is a crime.
Crime has slowed down. How can I help you, Captain? Ah, perfect. Did you manage to get the ring back?
The ring was never stolen. It was gifted.
Really? I should have known this was a waste of time the moment I laid eyes on that drunk. That's on me. Without saying names, there are some people in this city who treat us like their personal security service. But you know how it goes. Sometimes we protect, other times we serve. Either way, I'm still going to pay you for your time.
Thank you.
Here, take this. It's well deserved.
Brilliant.